Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another comparison review, and it's on two of the eye primer potions that I have been using for a really long time, and I absolutely love the both of them. So I thought that I would do a comparison review for those of you out there who might be looking for a new eye primer potion or are new to using eye primers. So the one here in my left hand is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in original. They do have three other types of eye primer potions. I think they have the shimmery one and the bronzy looking one and a cream one, but this is the original that kind of dries transparent on your eye. It sets transparent instead of it being shimmery or giving any tint to your eyelids. This sets like a transparent base on your eye, and it's matte. Here in my right hand is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and this is the one that I always talk about. I think you've seen it in one of my favorites videos, and you've seen me use it a lot of times in my previous tutorials. I've been using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer a lot more often than the Urban Decay one recently, because I've been really loving the Lorac one, and I really thought that this would be a great time to do a comparison review. So yeah, first things first, let's talk about price. The Lorac and the Urban Decay primer potions, they're roughly about the same price, but Lorac is more value for its money because the amount of primer potion inside is different. So for the Urban Decay primer potion, it comes with 0.37 fluid ounce, but for the Lorac eye primer, it comes with 0.53 fluid ounce. So it's quite a good amount more than the Urban Decay one because you hardly use that much on your eyelids anyway to blend and set as a base. So a little goes a long way. So a little more product goes even longer, if you get what I mean. And then, so next thing apart from value of money, the consistency inside. So the Lorac Pro has a very good consistency. Every time I squeeze it out, it doesn't dry up, it doesn't feel like it's lumpy, and it doesn't feel too I don't know, drying, if you get what I mean. Like, it doesn't feel like blotchy and patchy when I apply it on my eye. It's always creamy and smooth, but a tad bit too oily for my liking as compared to the Urban Decay one. The Urban Decay one does not feel oily on your lids as well at all, but it does have a problem of, at least it gives me a problem of, like, when I don't use it after a while and then I use it again, it kind of like dries up a little and then it becomes a bit blotchy. So I've attempted shaking it a few times, and at times I had to squeeze out quite a bit of wastage, and then I get the right consistency out, if you get what I mean. So lastly, about these two babies here, the packaging, I think that they are very similar. Just squeeze out two packagings. These are the ones that I got. I believe that the Urban Decay one does have the applicator kind where it comes out of a bottle. I think that would be a lot better as compared to this tubey one, but I don't think they have that in Singapore. They do have that overseas. Let me know if you ever see the applicator bottle kind of the Urban Decay primer potion. I believe that would be a lot better, because then I guess it wouldn't dry up that fast, and it's a lot easier to apply to your eyes, and a lot more hygienic. I wish that the Lorac one would have that as well, but for now I'm just living with the fact that they're both coming out of tubes. The one thing bad that I forgot to mention about the Lorac eye primer tube is that I did notice when I didn't use it for a while, the eye primer started to cake up and harden around the area where the product comes out. So that was a issue for me. I had to keep wiping it, but that was in my old Lorac eye primer, the small version. This is a new one, that's why it looks pretty clean. But yeah, I didn't get that with the Urban Decay primer potion, but even though this one did feel blotchy and patchy after not using it for a while, this one's consistency was the same. It's just that this one caked up at the top. So I don't know whether it's because sometimes I don't use it for a very long while and then both will tend to dry up eventually. But yeah, this one feels oilier than this one, but this one appears blotchy, patchy when you don't use it after a while, so this one's consistency is better. But this one feels a little bit less hygienic when the product cakes up at the top, at the nozzle, but this doesn't. So yeah, these are my takes, these are my opinions on these two eye primer products. If you're a beginner and you are looking for a eye primer to try out, I recommend both, but I believe the Urban Decay is a lot easier to find. You can get it at any Sephora store in Singapore. The Lorac one, my friend had to get it for me from the US. I believe under20.com is selling it in Singapore. It's an online blog shop. But yes, these two are really great eye primers. I've yet to try others. Do let me know in the comment boxes below if you have any other eye primers to recommend me. Like, I understand the Bobbi Brown one, the MAC one, as well as the what was it? Too Faced was really great. So I'm thinking about trying out those, but I really recommend you to try these two out if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison review and found some of my tips useful. I will leave some of the details down in the description box as well as on my blog, so you can check it out there. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!